Number 5. On October 25th, 1947, the Cadets traveled to Baker Field in Manhattan to take on Columbia Lions, expecting to increase their unbeaten streak to 33. Not only was Army national contender at that time, they hadn't allowed a point all season.
As Kane raises Kane with the Lions. There's Galiffa passing again, and Kane scores once more.
Army took a 20-7 lead going into the locker room. At that time, the Lions used an unorthodox passing attack to fight back. They scored 2 touchdowns in the second half, and then a third came later on, outrooting the Knights 21-20. Talk about blowing the lead. November 16, 1957, Oklahoma was 7-0 following a 47-game winning streak. That was, and still is, the longest winning streak in NCAA Division I history. The next closest streak is 40 straight games Washington won from 1908 to 1914.
Oklahoma's 46-game winning streak and hands them their first shutout in 124 consecutive games. In the upset of the year, Terry Brennan's Irish stopped Bud Wilkinson Sooners 7-0.
Notre Dame, well yes, Notre Dame. 1956 Notre Dame football team was not all that great. In fact, they were 2-8. Fighting Irish are called the Fighting Irish for a reason and end up dominating a defensive win 7-0. Good job, Fighting Irish.
Third inside the 15.
Yet again, we have the Oklahoma Sooners on the list, but this has to be my favorite, though it's not number 1. Why? You got a hooking lateral on 4th and 18 to tie the game with 7 seconds left. A wide receiver completing a pass for a touchdown in overtime. Of course, who can't forget about the Statue of Liberty play to complete a game-winning 2-point conversion. And last but not least, nobody will probably remember this, but the running back that scored the game-winning play proposing to his cheerleading girlfriend. Wow.
Boise State for the win. They hand it off to Johnson. Boise State has won the Tostitos Fiesta.
Number 2, the Stanford Cardinals versus the 2007 USC Trojans. Now this is an interesting matchup. You got the young Pete Carroll, of course, with the young Jim Harbaugh going head to head. Both have a very good resume, but in the end, the Trojans were predicted to win this in 2000. Again, looking at facts, when it was all said and done with, USC had 459 of total yards versus the Cardinals 235. But I guess you can't win games when you turn the ball over 5 times. And for that reason, the Stanford Cardinals won 24, USC Trojans 23. Appalachian State versus University of Michigan.
Arbor, Michigan, 107,000 strong on hand for the season opener.
Now the Spartan fan in me just chuckles a little bit every time I bring this game up. You know, big brother's supposed to take care of little brother, right? Sad for the Appalachian State program and the players and the fans, because as we look at the years previous before that upset, they were actually good. They went on to win titles the year before that, and again they captured their third the year they upsetted U of M. The biggest problem is you're not supposed to lose in the big house. You started the year 2007, ranked number 5, with the U of M on your jersey. That just can't happen. All in all, it was a hard-fought battle, but of course, Appalachian State blocked the field goal, which in the end, Appalachian State Mountaineers 34, Michigan Wolverines 32. That's going to wrap it up for your top 5 biggest upsets in NCAA Division I football history. If you like what you see, definitely make sure you like and subscribe. And even if you didn't like it, I'm open to constructive criticism. So definitely leave some comments. Go to Facebook, like me on Facebook. And of course, AthleteGeeksTv. We here to motivate, educate, and inform.